You're listening to the Mobcast Network.
Welcome to the Cult Movie Cantina!
Woo! Hello, welcome.
This is the podcast that looks at some of your favorite cult films as an alcoholic beverage.
That's me.
Shows us someone who's not seen it.
Typically me.
And then we talk about it. I'm your Native American pop culture spirit guide, Scotty, and I'm joined by, as always,
Your Lady of Libations, Stephanie.
And...
Oh, crap. Justina, your jellicle jester.
She who knows no movies.
Admiral.
At your service.
At ease. I forgot my name, though. It took me a minute. I was like, I just saw the tag.
We just got back, too.
It's fine.
Like, you were so good on the first episode. You were just like... You were like rock star.
We're on it. I'm coming back, guys. It's fine.
Please rate and subscribe to wherever you find podcasts, or you can check out our Facebook page on Cult Movie Cantina. We have a new Instagram at Cult Movie Cantina, and you can find us.
Don't worry about the old one.
Yeah, well,
that
and you
one
can find us
doesn't
on
need to be
TikTok
found.
at Scotty White. Plus, we have a Substack where you can find all our show notes and things at scottywhite.substack.com. Yay!
Yay!
This week we're taking a look at Halloween 3: Season of the Witch from 1982, and we're going to watch the trailer now.
You don't really know much about Halloween. Halloween, the barriers will be down between the real and the unreal. And the dead might be looking in. The last great one took place 3,000 years ago when the hills ran red. Halloween, the children.
You happen to know anything about this Cochran?
All I can tell you, mister, is watch out. He's watching you, friend, I guarantee you that.
Trick or treat, trick or treat.
Hey, Mr. Cochran, just what is the final process?
Fellas, I was just kidding.
Witchcraft. To us, it was a way of controlling our environment.
Hey!
Where are they taking her?
They're taking her to the factory.
I want a mask. Can I have a mask?
Just what I had in mind for you, little buddy. Why, Cochran? Why? Do I need a reason?
I've got nothing here to indicate there was ever a body at all.
Operator, this is an emergency.
I do love a good joke, and this is the best ever. A joke on the children. I'm glad you'll be able to watch it.
You've got to believe me!
They're going to kill us. All of us.
Stop it!
Halloween. The world's going to change tonight, Doctor. Happy Halloween.
Stop it!
Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, the night no one comes home.
All right, so that was Halloween 3: Season of the Witch, the one without Michael Myers.
Indeed.
You don't have to watch anything further. That was enough.
You sure?
Yeah.
I have watched
And we're done.
That was a good podcast, guys.
0% of that movie. We watched a little bit more.
All right, so directed by Tommy Lee Wallace, who directed Fright Night Part 2 and the It 1990 miniseries, which, fun fact, that we have done half of in our very first season. And I was like, we should get back to that. And then I was like, maybe not.
You know, I totally forgot we did half of the original.
We did half the original because the first part of the movie come out. And so the idea was we're going to watch it and then watch the first part. And then we never did the rest.
We should do that.
Maybe.
Because I like both of them. But yeah, we should totally do that.
The writer was also Tommy Lee Wallace with a story by Nigel Neal. He was uncredited because he wanted his name off this junk.
How did you find that out then?
Because there's a great story about it.
Okay, cool. Carry on.
There's a story.
I mean, I know it was the internet, so suck it.
There's
You
a
can't
story.
Be not attached.
This was produced by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill, who both did the original Halloween film. Stars Tom Atkins as Dr. Daniel Chalice. He is from, we've seen him in Escape from New York. He's also been in The Fog. He's most famously in Night of the Creeps, which is a movie that we will do on this podcast one day. Stacey Nelkin is Ellie Grimbridge. Grimbridge is a dumbass name, and I have thoughts.
Grimbridge?
That's her and her dad's name is Grimbridge.
There you go.
Dan O'Hillery plays Connell Cochran. He is most famously in RoboCop. He's the guy who runs the evil corporation in RoboCop.
Right.
He's in The Last Starfighter. He was nominated for an Oscar in 1955 for Robinson Crusoe. I went back and watched Robinson Crusoe, and he was good at it. Ralph Straight is Buddy Kupfer. He is the salesman guy. And let's see. Jaden Barton is his wife, Betty. Garn Stevens is Marge, who's the lady who gets laser faced. Mm-hmm. And that's Tommy Lee Wallace's wife. And Nancy Keys, Linda Chalice plays Tom Atkins' shrew of a wife in the beginning of this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Music was by John Carpenter and Alan Howarth. Mostly it was by Alan Howarth. The way so I got to see Alan Howarth a couple of years ago at a con and talked to him about stuff. And he did a panel and he was explaining how making music with John Carpenter worked. John's usually busy working on the movie, and so he would go in there, to his house and sit at his dining room table and be like, "Yeah, I'm thinking of something like dun 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 dun, something with synths." And they were like, "Cool." And then he would go write the rest of it, and then both their names got put on.
Oh God.
Cool.
He did not mind. He got a paycheck. He liked it. Cinematography was Dean Cudley, who did the original Halloween, The Thing, and Back to the Future. So he went off to bigger and better things.
Yes, he did.
The taglines of this movie are "The Night No One Comes Home," "Witchcraft Enters the Computer Age," and Halloween 3, The Ultimate Horror, which I kind of disagree with. All right, Jestina. Got some fun facts?
You got a game? Fun facts?
I have trivia because I worked really hard on this. Not 10 minutes before the show. All right, hold on because I took pictures. So we're going to go through Halloween-themed trivia for this one.
Okay.
Yay.
So we're going to start with just random questions. Mm-hmm. So which famous American magician known for his escape acts died on October 31st, 1926?
Houdini.
Oh, gosh, you're so good. Okay.
What's his first name?
Harry.
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Harold. But yeah.
No, but it's not. I don't think that's his real name.
You don't think it's Harry?
No,
it's Harry. I don't think it's Harold.
It's Harry Houdini. I thought, was that just a stage name?
I think so.
It might have been. He's probably Jewish and has one of them long Polish Jewish names.
Eric Weiss.
Eric Weiss. Well,
was his actual name?
Yeah, Eric Weiss.
How did you pick Harry Houdini? Another conversation.
Anyway, Harry Houdini.
In Greek mythology, which goddess is associated with the month of October?
Oh, she would. In Greek, that would be.
I'm not going to say it correctly. If you have to have me say it, just so we know.
Hold on. Is it? It's the goddess of the harvest.
No.
No, it's not.
Do you want me to give you the description of who it is without telling you who it is?
No, I want you to give me the first initial of the name.
H.
Oh, that's not who I was thinking.
I have no idea. I was going to be Persephone, but she's not a
No,
goddess.
it's going to be Neredes.
I mean, it's not Hades, so.
Yeah, okay.
That'd be fun if it was, though.
It would be great. Hades.
In art depictions, most closely resembles the witch figures so often seen at Halloween.
That is Hecate. You know who I'm talking about. Yes,
it's Hecate.
Yeah, Hecate. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Thank you for struggling because I would have also.
I know
said
that.
it in a way
I
that
knew
was
you were talking
weird.
about. Yes,
We're Southern. We can't.
She in actually in Macbeth, she is the witch queen. You have the three witches, but she's above them. Okay. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
What company did Google buy in October of 2006?
Sorry, I was looking up Harry Houdini stuff. What was the question again, please?
That's you.
What company did Google buy in October of 2006?
YouTube.
It was YouTube. And when I read this, by the way, my thought went, man, I thought that they've been affiliated for much longer than that. And then my brain went, hey, dumbass, it's 2025. It's been almost 20 years since that happened.
I would have guessed Spirit Halloween.
Oh, did you find anything about Harry Houdini?
According to Wiki, and so you take it with as much grain of salt as you want. When Weiss became a professional magician, he began calling himself Harry Houdini after the French magician Jean-Eugène Robert Houdin.
Okay.
And after reading Houdin's autobiography in 1890. And so he...
there you go.
Houdini claimed the first part of the new name, Harry, as homage to American magician Harry Keller, whom he admired throughout and was likely adapted from Ari, a nickname for Heinrich, which is also known to his family.
Right.
Oh, fun.
Which is probably a longer version of Eric.
Yeah. So there we go.
There you go.
And now we know.
So we're gonna switch over to rapper Snoop Dogg.
Oh, Snoop. D-O-double-G.
He was born October 20th, 1971, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Who are his other two famous music-making cousins?
Oh, I don't know who he's related to.
I did not know he had cousins that were also... I mean, I see the names now, but I did not realize they were cousins.
I don't know that one.
It's Brandy and Ray J.
Oh, I knew that.
Okay,
I knew that.
I knew Brandy and Ray J were related. I didn't know they were related to Snoop Dogg.
I did hear that down the line.
Let's see.
I apologize, Kelsey, who will probably tell me that I should have known that.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're going to end there because the last one I have is kind of dumb. I don't want to do it. But
Do it.
Which family-friendly theme park located in Florida opened on October 1st of 1971?
Oh, that would be Disney World.
Like, when you read that, though, what other family-friendly... I get Universal's
Could be
there, too.
SeaWorld.
But
It could have been our Busch Gardens.
That's in Tampa.
I mean,
well, never mind.
No, it just said Florida.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Could have been Busch Gardens.
Could have been Busch.
But as I was reading it, I was like, there's too many clues in that. But anyway, it opened in October of 71.
I just want to let you know that when I was a child, when I say child, I was born in 72, and when I was like 3-4 years old, we were living in Orlando, and we had season tickets. And I remember going a lot as a child.
Oh.
I remember the Dumbo ride specifically. But that's when they just had the Magic Kingdom. That's all that was there is the Magic Kingdom.
You got any pictures?
Yeah, I have to
If you can
dig
find
them
them,
up.
that'd be great.
Yeah,
I have
day.
I have a picture of my mom looking very annoyed, holding one 18 to 20 month old me. But my face is away looking at the Magic Kingdom, but she's got short Janice from Three's Company hair, and
yeah,
I
have to find them. I have to find them. We have pictures, but yeah, little toe-headed Stephanie.
You ever been to Disney World?
I've been twice. I went for my honeymoon with Chris. We went to Disney World for a week. That's the first time I had ever been. It was so much fun. I don't recommend it for a honeymoon because that's all we did was go to Disney World and then pass out, wake up early, and do it again.
That sounds like fun.
It's lots of fun.
I was going to say, this sounds
as far
like
as a traditional honeymoon, none of that happened. Okay?
So it's like we're too tired to
like
fuck.
literally, you crashed, you got up, and you went to the park. You crashed, you got up, and went
for
to the
my
park.
50th birthday, that's what Jamie and I did. We did 5 days, 4 parks.
Yeah,
and it was like hardcore.
I've never had sex in a theme park.
In
hotel.
a theme park? Okay. Thank you for adding hotel there in the end. I was like, what are you going to do inside a theme park? I mean, you could do it, but Disney seems like it'd be kind of challenging.
I need to add that to my bucket list.
I've had sex at one of the bars here in Mobile
It's
with
not
my husband.
quite a theme park.
Stephanie, I'm glad it was your husband, but I don't know that's something to brag about. I've seen the bars in Mobile. I will say they're getting better, but...
Well, it's not like we were on the floor or anything.
Thank you. I didn't imagine you would.
It was
be,
a
though.
standing situation.
Is it a bar that's still open?
Yes.
Is it one that you still frequent?
Yes.
Do you guys ever have a rendezvous?
Was
To remember the occasion.
At our age, shit, it takes a lot
"All
more work.
Let's
these
do
days."
this. Let's do this.
It's like that's back when we could do a quickie.
So how does that even happen? So you're just like, we're drinking, having a good time, and like
Alcohol makes the things.
I mean,
flow,
yeah, I'm aware.
and bad decisions happen.
I just was like,
It happens. You get frisky, and you're like,
this
you
shit's going on now.
you wanna do it then, and you're like, you can do this in a timely manner where you won't be missed, and get her done.
Get her done.
I have nothing to add to that.
Nothing.
There
Thank you
go.
for looking at me, though. I appreciate being included.
I'm just like, hey.
Justina's like, I didn't do it.
Well,
I am not the cool one at this table.
Also,
so.
the three of us, you two are actually in like meaningful relationships. So
That's true. You're in a meaningful relationship. We're right here.
I know.
I know.
And
That
you
we're
mean a lot
right
to
here.
me.
I'm not having sex with you. Though.
I'm not having sex with you either.
Okay. I'm not either.
I will
Again,
say,
thank you for including.
I will say, because I'm close to you and I love you, if a doctor came up to me and you guys were deadly sick and the doctor was like, Scotty, the only cure is your Indian dick, I would be like, I'd take one for the team. I'd do that for y'all.
Thank you, Scotty.
Thank you.
That
Got
is
you.
the sweetest way to be kind of
if my Native American penis could save your life.
Not like
I
if
got
he
you.
could save it, because he's Indian.
Right, this
If
is
my
like-
Indian dick could save
My
you.
Indian dick.
And for
knew
the
it was
second
gonna come
time,
in
and for
handy.
the second time today, I have visuals.
I don't know
Thank
if-
you, Scotty.
I don't know if I can use that for
I
the
have
clip
visuals
for this
again.
week. I kind of want to.
Please do it. We'll find like another version of dick we can put up there that's not a penis.
And for his adult stories,
it's a podcast after dark. Okay. Carry on. Sorry.
Filmed on a Sunday afternoon.
I don't know how we went from Halloween 3 to Native American.
Well, we
Day.
did
Because
wait
that's
long
the
enough
kind of movie we're doing.
in Sunday for the alcohol to be sellable, so at least we waited for that. We're respectful. Jesus got the first part.
Oh my God!
Speaking of Jesus, none of us got raptured.
No,
Was that supposed to happen?
Yes, twice.
Like recently?
Yeah, since we
Yes.
recorded last.
What?
The rapture was supposed to happen
you
twice.
didn't know that?
No.
You were
I'm
supposed-
one of those people that'll get raptured and be like, "The fuck is going on?" Did anybody? It's like, is it an
Justina would be
earthquake?
like, Justina would be like, where'd everybody go?
I would. I'd walk out and Thomas would be sitting there. I'm like, "What the hell happened?" He goes, "They're gone."
So apparently the
That's
rapture
funny.
was supposed to happen on the 23rd and 24th of September. It was all over TikTok.
Nikki hydroplaned on the 24th. I'm just saying, somebody tried.
And so
There you
Didn't
go.
get her, but
luckily she's good.
she's
They
fine.
didn't get her.
So the rapture was supposed to happen the 23rd and 24th. It doesn't happen. And so the rapture watchers, the deep Christians who are really into this, were like, oh wait. So Jesus was on the Julian calendar, not the Gregorian calendar that everyone else was on. And so if it's following Jesus' calendar, it's been moved, so it's supposed to be October 6th and 7th. So this
And then it
past
didn't
week,
happen.
it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
But
what happened on those days? Hang on. No, I think we're good. Nothing
yeah,
happened
right.
on those days.
So
Okay.
so according to them, things happen. But then there's this one guy who's like, wait, we've got it all wrong, because it's supposed to happen in October, the 10th month, but October is not the 10th month, because oct means 8, and so it's the 8th month. What's the 10th month? Dec, which is December. So he's like, now it's moved to December.
Okay, here's my theory. I'm going to put in my 2 cents worth, and this is somebody who grew up,
You grew up
going to
Catholic.
church, whatever. Yeah, it's like Catholic.
Catholics
but-
don't have rapture.
No, there's that. But also, I do remember the passage in the Bible that discusses a rapture, and it says you will not know the day or the time. So if somebody's predicting it's going to happen, it ain't going to happen.
That's not right, yeah.
I mean, period. If they're saying it's going to happen on this day and that time, no, it's not. God's going to be like, not.
No, you think so? I'll move it.
It's going to be like June something. It'll be like whatever.
Completely random.
Yeah.
The rapture, first of all, is an American construct. It was an 1800s concept by this dude, Darby. Darby comes up and is like, I've come up with some math to figure out when the end of the world's going to happen, and
Yeah.
he figured it out.
Well, it talks about it in the Bible.
Yeah, but he figured out like the math. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna figure out the
that's
math.
stupid.
And so he figured out the math, and it's like, okay, it's supposed to be this date, and their time is like 1836
Yeah.
or whatever. And so he gets all these people to believe him, and they are like, yeah, we're going to go see Jesus. Jesus is going, which is okay, fine. If you want to go see Jesus, go see Jesus. Well, Jesus doesn't show up, and they're like, oh, bummer. And he goes, wait, I'm sorry, the math was off.
I didn't carry the one.
I didn't carry the one. And,
That'll fuck you up.
and,
for real.
And then so
By millennia.
he's like, it's in 2 years. So 2 years happens. People sold their houses and all their goods and all this other stuff, and they all waited this big giant picnic. And they were like, we're gonna wait for you. And Jesus never showed up. It was such a debacle that historically it's called as the Great Disappointment.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
100%.
That would be so embarrassing to be tied to
So
the
like,
great disappointment.
like in,
for messing up
Dumbass.
math.
Dumbass.
there's been like 3 major Christian awakenings in American history, and this was during the second, and it was like it almost ended the second. It also is the thing that started the Seventh Day Adventist Church.
Okay.
Because they were like, yeah, the rapture thing, that all did happen, but it happened in heaven, and they went loophole, and then they have a whole church about it.
Oh my gosh.
But so I have a friend, and she's she's religious. She's a spiritual. She's a believer, and we've been joking for the last couple of weeks about the rapture. It's kind of been our thing for the last, because it's so big. We're both like TikTok, and it's really big, been big on TikTok. And there was, during the 23rd and 24th ones, there was rapture watches, because if the rapture, according to them, happened, it would happen over on the other side of the world first because of time zones, which makes no sense to me, because does Jesus know time zone? Whatever. But then it got me a question. So like, all right, so if look, full disclosure, I'm a non-believer.
Yeah.
However,
are you an atheist or an agnostic?
atheist,
do you believe in something? Like there could be something out there?
I will put it this way. I don't realistically believe in something. I would like there to be some. I like life and whatnot, and I would like whatever this consciousness.
So you're not straight up. There's not ever anything. Blah blah blah.
I don't know. I don't, and plus I don't like the labels. And atheists are pretty hardcore.
But
you're
kind of more of an agnostic-esque.
Whatever. I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm
if somebody showed you proof, you'd believe.
Right, and so that's what I'm getting my point to.
Okay.
So like if the rapture happened and it does adhere to time zones, and like people start flying up in Australia, my question is, do I have a 10-hour window to make everything right?
According to the Bible, you do.
I'm just like,
according to the Bible, all you have to do is repent.
Because it's like, wait, that's proof. Okay, cool, I'm in.
My bad.
I was wrong. I was all so.
I don't know.
That's my one question.
So my thing, like in line with that though, is Mackenzie's grandma, her dad's mom, is very religious, and she's very spiritual. And when I was married to Jennifer, like she would get very concerned that I was going to hell. And Mackenzie and her were really close. And Mackenzie would talk to me about it. I'm like, here's the thing, okay? Because I don't go to church. I don't believe in Jesus or God. Not like probably it's similar to you.
Right, it's not your thing.
If it's something I encountered, great. But here's the thing I told her. I'm a good person. So if it's real, when I die, I'll go where I need to go. Because I'm not out raping and pillaging villages.
Yeah. See, I have a problem with people picking and choosing what sins will make you go to hell or not. Because a sin is a sin, period.
Right. Because
and
it's true who you are.
You being married to a woman
that's not
is
a sin.
no worse than, I mean, what makes that so bad that,
then I got divorced
you'll go to
3
hell
times,
for
so
that? But you got people who are like,
how many divorces
just
you
rack
got?
it up the
Go
sins.
on down.
But you like run into people who are liars and cheaters and abusers, and they're okay. They, they can just. It's
Were
just
you married
stupid.
before Mackenzie was born?
Mm-mm. We got married after she was born.
No.
Oh no! Well, I got pregnant before I was married. Yeah. No, I'm just like I'm just taking it away right now. Like Josh and I technically got pregnant before we were married. Because that was the one I had the miscarriage.
Hey, that's it. You're going to hell.
So no matter what I'm going, but my point is like.
I'll be with you. High five.
So like, I guess for me, my
y'all
point
think
is
I'm going to be like not with you. Come on. Now.
But it's.
You got some kind of Catholic loophole. You'll be fine.
Yeah, they're like, we see her pass. She's okay. She's with the family.
I'll probably like be able to get a day pass to hell though and come visit.
Probably.
Just take the train.
Come do the hell. Come do the hell podcast.
What I need you to do though is when you put this part in the show, I need you to include the bits on Parks and Rec. Where that guy goes, no, it's going to happen. And they're all just hanging out at the park and it doesn't happen. He's like, I'll get you that next date. There's another date. And then she books the park for him again.
That's fantastic.
All the scholarly work that I did on these texts indicated that the world would end.
Oh, gosh, I'm as disappointed as you are, Herb.
Yeah, but I went home and began to reevaluate the texts.
You don't say.
And I realized that I'd made some crucial errors.
Well, math is hard.
The actual end of the world is May 19th.
Okay, let's see what we've got. On the 19th, we can't give you the park. We have a spring spectacular free ice cream giveaway.
I misspoke. Yeah, it's May 20.
That is free.
Ah.
Okay. End of world, May 20.
So I started all this religious talk just to go to brothers and sisters gather round.
Preach it. Woo! Hallelujah.
8 more days to Halloween.
Oh my God.
Halloween. 8
more days to
Halloween.
Silver Shamrock.
It's October 23rd in California.
Oh, balls.
How do we know? Because the TV jingle won't let us forget.
Ever.
We meet poor Harry Grimbridge, who's running for his life from a car. He ducks into a junkyard only to be caught by one of these nice gentlemen in a Brooks Brothers suit. But this isn't a salesman, folks. This man goes straight for the chokehold. He gets lucky. He yanks a chain and slowly rolling car crashes into Mr. Brooks Brothers, kills him, or at least maybe inconveniences him. Definitely either way, Harry lives to run away another mile. 1 hour later. Cue to a gas station. The attendant is watching TV, casually learning that a piece of Stonehenge was stolen. That'll be important later. Yep, just picked up and carried away. The newscaster doesn't explain it, and honestly, neither does the movie. Then comes the Silver Shamrock commercial, the jingle, the countdown, and those three masks. A pumpkin, a witch, a skull, all creepy and catchy. Harry stumbles in, clutching a pumpkin mask, grabs the attendant and claps, crying, "They're coming! They're coming!" Enter our hero,
Dun, dun, dun.
Dr. Dan Chalice. Dr. Divorcee. Weekend Dad. Custody firmly with the ex. He shows up to see his kids, brings them masks like he's Father of the Year, but the wrong ones. Mom already got those sweet silver shamrock masks. Oh, bummer, Dan. Dan then heads to his shift at the hospital. And who's rolled in? Our buddy Harry, delivered by the gas station attendant who wants no part of this story and bails immediately. Because he's a black dude and that's a white guy, and he's like, this does not look good for me, and leaves. Harry's raving, talking doomsday nonsense, clutching the mask like it's gospel. Dan sedates him, tucks him in an N, and because it's 1982, he playfully harasses a nurse before taking a nap himself. Remember, folks, HR didn't exist in horror movies until at least 1995.
That ass slap was necessary. See, I saw that part.
And then it happens. When Dan snoozes, Harry is murdered in the hospital bed by another Brooks Brothers man playing the worst game of Got Your Nose in history. Right?
You're so wrong for that.
The nurse screams. Dan charges in too late, chases the killer outside, just in time to watch him calmly pour gasoline all over himself, sit in his cart, and explode. Boom, y'all. Boom. The next day, we meet Ellie Greenbridge, Harry's daughter, who gets her hospital visit, and yes, she sees her dad's corpse minus a nose and plus a giant hole in his face. Gross. Welcome to grief, Silver Shamrock style. The day after, Dan is chatting with his assistant coroner. Dan is chatting with the assistant coroner, Teddy, who's already clearly slept before. English. Dan is chatting with his assistant coroner. Dan is chatting with the assistant coroner. It's not even his. I wrote this and I can't read it. All right. One more. The day after that.
He's speaking in tongues.
And we're going to skip that section. You know what happens.
Dan is chatting up with the assistant coroner, Teddy, who he's clearly slept with because why? Stop it, doctor. Now he's going to full Dr. Detective, deciding that he's going to investigate this mess himself. And yes, he gets flirty with Teddy because Tom Atkins can't stop being Tom Atkins. The day after the one before, we find Dan in a bar, drinking, of course, watching TV, and what's on? An ad for the first Halloween movie, which means this film exists in a different cinematic universe where Michael Myers is fictional, but killer masks are real. Meta, anyone? Ellie finds him here, and after some "my dad is dead" talk, she joins the investigation. They check out Harry's toy store. Shout out to toy stores. Finds out the last stop was Santa Maria for masks he ordered, and decides that's their next step. Dan, being father of the year, calls his ex-wife and basically says, "F those kids, I'll be back. It's in time for trick-or-treating." He grabs a six-pack and hits the road with Ellie, while the Silver Shamrock jingle reminds us that it's 2 more days to Halloween.
God, I remember my childhood so fondly.
Welcome to Santa Maria, population 800, all nosy neighbors and CCTV cameras. And, of course, home to the big, spooky Silver Shamrock factory. Dan and Ellie pose as a married couple, snag a motel room, and confirm Henry stayed there recently. Also checking in are the Comforts, Betty, Buddy, and Little Buddy. Buddy's Silver Shamrock's #1 salesman, and he's here for a factory tour. And Marge Gutman, who is pissed off. She's a salesman from San Francisco whose orders got botched. Ellie wants to investigate. Dan wants to booze and have sex. And because it's Tom Atkins, that totally happens. I'll just note here, Dan is twice Ellie's age. She's working through some serious daddy issues here.
He's a doctor. She knows what she wants.
Word. Cue to an uncredited Jamie Lee Curtis on the PA announcing everyone's inside. Dan, of course, ignores this because He needs beer. Outside, he meets Starker, the town bum who shares his bottle and his opinions. He hates Connell Cochran, the factory boss who built the plant without hiring locals. Starker curses at the camera and staggers into the night. Bad move because he runs into one of the Brooks Brothers goons, led by Dan Warlock. Yep, that's the guy who played Michael Myers in Halloween 2, who promptly rips his head off. No job, no head, no problem. Cut back to the motel, more bed sex, and afterwards, while the Silver Shamrock jingle plays, Ellie's for round 2. Dan's pushing 50. She's like 22, and you're gonna have to give it.
Sex, though.
You're gonna have to give it a minute.
You're gonna have to give that man a break. He needs. I've been there. You gotta let that go. Meanwhile, next door, Marge fiddles with a Silver Shamrock mask tag. It's got a funky computer chick. She pokes it, and boom! Laser beam to the face. Her head is fried. Bugs crawl out because reasons.
And that's the bug thing?
Yeah.
One of two.
There's one of two, and it freaked me out as a kid.
The Silver Shamrock ambulance rolls in to collect Marge. Dan, the doctor's like, I should help, but then notices, oh, look, the 10 Brooks Brothers guys in lab coats. So, yeah, they've got that totally covered. Then we meet the man himself, Connell Cochran. Polite, charming, pure evil. He assumes, he assures everyone it's just an accident, and Dan overhears a little word about misfire. Good work, Dr. Mustache.
Should have worn my mustache.
The commentary is like the sermon is longer than the movie.
It's also better.
I know it is.
Sunday, October 30th. Dan calls up Teddy, the assistant coroner. It's the weekend, but she's still on the job because she's good at it. She tells him that there's nothing in the body parts except burned out car parts. So no bones, no bodies, no just robot scrap. Suspicious, but doesn't even begin to cover it. Dan and Ellie head to the factory, conveniently bumping into Buddy and his family. They're here for the VIP tour. Cochran himself is going to lead the way. All smiles, all menace. Masks are great. Little Buddy gets a shining pumpkin one. And when Buddy Sr. asks about the final process, Cochran just says, trade secret. On the way out, Ellie spots her dad's car locked up in the warehouse. She tries to investigate, but the Brooks Brothers boys shut down her fast. Protect those trade secrets, boys. That night, Dan tries to call the cops, but Jamie Lee Curtis, again uncredited, just tells him, your call cannot be completed as dial. Sorry, Dan, no phone, a friend for you.
Did she say that? Or was that your fun little quip?
My fun little quip at the end.
Because that'd be kind of cool if she actually said that.
Dan returns to the motel. Ellie's gone, and 5 Brooks Brothers goons are waiting. He escapes, sneaks into the factory, finds this old lady knitting. He shakes her for answers. Her head falls off. Surprise! She's an old German robot. Then Dick Warlock, Michael Myers himself, attacks. They fight, and Dan straight up punches him in the gut, yanking out slime and wires.
I just want to go back to the German robot. The reason why she was so old and still functioning well is because she was German-made.
I was going to ask how it was noted that she was German.
I'm just saying because they make good quality shit in Germany. Okay, go ahead.
The beers.
The Brooks Brothers boys are robots. This movie has everything. Cochran captures Dan and gives him the full villain TED talk. Yes, he builds toys and robots. Yes, he stole a chunk of Stonehenge. No, don't ask how he moved it across the ocean. Magic forklift, I guess. The Rock powers those evil robot buttons behind the mask, which leads to the big reveal.
Dun, dun, dun.
The Cuffers get locked in a test room. The Silver Shamrock ad plays. Little Buddy's mask melts and collapses into bugs, snakes, and goo. A rattlesnake slithers out and kills Dad. Mom just keels over. Family fun night ruined.
Ugh.
Meanwhile, we get a montage of kids across America running for the big giveaway at 9. And somehow in this movie's universe, there's only one time zone. Baton Rouge, 9. Phoenix, 9. New York, 9. Seattle, 9.
I mean,
all one time.
Again, to go back to the rapture, it'll happen at the same time everywhere. It just becomes the same number.
Cochran invented murder, but he forgot about daylight savings. Back at Teddy's office, still puzzling over robot ashes, a Brooks Brothers thug shows up with a power drill and ties up loose plot ends directly into her skull. So why is Cochran doing all this? Because he's Irish? No, really. Sam Hain sacrifices. Old tradition. And the great joke. Mass murder as a holiday prank. Thanks, Cochran. He locks Dan in a room, sticks a mask on his head, and leaves him to rot. But Dan uses his drunk, horny doctor powers to escape.
I'm sorry, does he get out with his penis?
No, but he tries.
She
missed
looked at
that
me
part.
like you were serious.
That's
Dude,
true. I
he
missed this
doesn't
part of
really
the
try.
movie.
He does not. I mean, he doesn't
He's like,
really.
hey, if you come in here, I could give you a ride. You won't forget that I need 5 minutes of a break, okay?
He rescues Ellie, who doesn't say a word, but hey, details. And together they sneak out back into the lab. Dan dumps a box of tags, turns the commercials on, and boom, magic laser circles. The computer explodes. Cochran turns into some kind of glowing blue cheese man, and the whole factory goes up. Ellen and Dan escape, but then Ellie is a robot now. She attacks. He goes Sarah Connor on her and finally stumbles back into the same gas station from
Which
the beginning.
was my favorite part in the whole movie. The only part of the movie I enjoyed.
It's 9 p.m.
Just watch that.
It's 9 p.m. The giveaway is starting. Kids are putting on masks. Dan calls who? The president of television? The FCC? Whoever it is, they're actually listening to him. The sweaty, screaming doctor. 2 stations to go, 1 station left. Dan screams, "Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!" Cut to black. Roll credits. The movie.
Yeah, because every producer everywhere is like, some random guy called and said, stop it a lot. Let's just turn it
Yeah,
off.
this movie was so dumb.
So the kids take over, is what
No,
I'm assuming?
it's just like, oh my God. It was made, in my opinion, mind you, as if a bunch of drunk assholes got together and said, let's make a movie.
They're like, I'm
and
tired
it
of buying
was
this
like,
mess.
it was just bad. Poor acting, it was just dumb. It was dumb. It was so dumb. It was so dumb that The Prince of Darkness is a better movie.
Can we just give credit where credit is due?
Prince of Darkness also is a great movie, so I don't know
No,
what
it's
we're talking
not.
about. You've never seen
That
it.
I've seen enough from sitting at the table watching clips. That song is catchy.
It's catchy
It's
as hell.
catchy. They did good with that. The jingles are good at jingles. That's what they got going
Yeah.
for them.
What-
So John Carpenter and that
What's
writer.
the original?
It's London Bridge.
Oh, yeah,
London Bridge is falling down, falling down.
Oh, see, now it's not as catchy.
Yeah, because
I
it's been
didn't think
catchy
about
for
it. They
like
just stole
400 years.
I take it back.
There
Movie
you
sucks.
go.
We're not watching it again.
There it is. But it was yeah, it was to me it was just like a terrible movie, and I did enjoy. Now I will say the part where she turned into like at the end a robot, like she did all Terminator on him. I thought that was cool because I didn't expect it.
Really?
I just didn't expect
She
that.
never. I was watching it and I was like, that bitch ain't talking. That bitch is a robot.
It didn't. I don't know why. Maybe I was just so over the movie at that point that I was not paying attention.
Just watching it to watch it.
But I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
So-
and the doctor thing never made sense to me. Like, you're a damn drunk, like bad dad doctor. Why would you give a shit to go do some weird investigation?
Because he hates them kids. It's his weekend with the kids, and he's like, I can go investigate with this hot thing and to spend time with my kids.
But I'm just saying,
Right?
it's like, what does a doctor know about like investigating some weird shit?
He became a detective. That's
Well, part of it, I think, is because he bought the masks, and then they had these stupid masks. And so he's like, yeah, I'm going to take them down, too. I don't want the kids. I just want to take them
I
down.
just want to say that the masks that he bought his kids, I remember wearing as a kid.
Yeah, that's what we had back then.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a whole situation. It's like, bitch, bought one of those good masks. I'm gonna find out how evil they are. And, you know,
One of those good masks.
Yeah.
showed
you
me, it
gotta
made
be
me look foolish.
Boy, you got to be better than me.
Also, if you're a doctor, why are you buying those cheap ass masks for your kids?
Well, I thought about that, but you know what? If I buy the cheap mask, I could also buy the 6-pack.
As a
Stephanie,
doctor,
I
you
need you to
should be
think
able
through
to buy
this.
both.
I can buy more beer.
I need to point out, his wife had a very nice house. His ex-wife.
yeah, he's probably
and
paying
she
hella-
bought the fancy mask, so I don't think the dude
He's
has much
paying
money.
hella child support and hella alimony.
Yeah, because she ain't working.
So he's
No,
like,
that's what
"Look,
I'm saying.
I care. Don't take me for more money.
Because it is California. and it-
100%.
it is
He's
an
paying
alimony
for
money.
all that.
It's an alimony state, so yeah, that's
You're-
his house.
Yeah, you got a point.
No wonder he's drinking.
You're not
She's
lying.
kind of bitchy. I'd be drinking too.
So she was kind of bitchy.
Of course, you're gonna go to work.
Yeah, I gotta
Do
pay
you
for all
like-
this bitch.
Do you like your house? Okay, bye.
That being said, I also not a fan of this movie, but
And yet, here we are.
well, because if not, we don't have a good podcast.
That's true. That's true.
This is what we do. That's
Carry
the
on.
premise. I kind of like Dan.
Oh my God, no.
I kind of like Dan. I'm kind of like, oh, I could be Dan. That's a good life. Just drinking, being a doctor, clearly drunk.
Let me just say that this is how you know that how things have changed in Hollywood, though, for real. You watch that movie, and he's the leading man, the supposed hero, and he's not attractive.
He was not attractive, no.
And that was okay back then. Like in the 70s and 80s, you had leading men that were just average looking, whatever, and some of the women too.
And like he's not bad looking. He's an average looking dude.
But
he's not like man of the year.
But he's not Hollywood. And like nowadays, when you have a movie, you got your leading man that's hot as balls. Well, so it's just it's weird how things have changed.
But that happened too in the 80s and too. But the problem is like this movie was made with $6.
Well, true.
Oh, that's also true. Yeah,
so
this was a very. I would imagine.
I need a $6 actor, please.
And like, so
I need a $6 actor.
Right? No, because I need $4 for special effects. So I need like a 50-cent actor.
Yeah, I need a 50-cent actor.
If I'm gonna pay my lead 50 cents. But I need a Tom Atkins.
I pay them in beer.
That's what he probably would work for beer.
Meet you afterwards.
I bet he'd work for beer.
He probably would. That might have been how he was paid, though, for real. I don't know. John Carpenter's on it, so 12-pack.
But John Carpenter is famous for having low budget movies, so he didn't pay a lot for his movies.
Well, I mean, and when he would get a huge budget, they would be terrible. Big Trouble in Little China had a budget.
I love that movie.
It's good. No, it's good, but it's like critics hated it and like it bombed.
I love that movie.
It also was rushed because we did this. On
I know we did it. I love that movie.
We played the game too.
Yeah, we rushed it. It was rushed because of the Golden Child.
Yeah.
And so they were like, we need to be
trying to get it out
out in time, and so that kind of screwed it. But then you also got Memoirs of an Invisible Man, which was Carpenter's real first studio film.
I didn't see that one.
And it's not great. It's a Chevy Chase movie, and it's got some really interesting special effects. Sam Neill's amazing in it.
I have to get back and watch it. I mean, obviously I saw the original Invisible Man because my mom.
Right, and this one takes notes from it, but
yeah,
there are too many plot holes in this movie. So
you think?
Like so. But it is what it is.
Did they ever follow up on that story?
No, they didn't. So this is what happens. And
what had happened was,
all right. So, Carpenter didn't want to make a Halloween 2. He didn't.
He just wanted to do Halloween and be done with
Halloween because it's the 70s.
And kind of he should have just stopped at the first one, I think.
Well, he doesn't own it. That's the thing. So it's like he it's like he comes with an idea. It's paid for the idea. He owns some rights to it, but he doesn't own it.
Yeah.
And so, at the end of the day, like Halloween becomes this big hit, and like in the 70s, they didn't make sequels. Like Star Wars and Jaws kind of make sequels kind of happen because like these movies are so big, we need another one.
Right.
And so when sequels became a thing, they were like, yeah, we should do a Halloween 2, and especially Friday 13th, I think had come out by then. Mm-hmm. And they were already working, and like for a long time, Friday 13th had one every year. Right, or every other year.
There's so many.
There's so many of them, and they're all terrible.
They're all the same.
Well, no, they're not.
I mean, to me, they are though.
We should do them on the show.
Oh God, no! Please no, please no. We're good.
Oh, we'd be so drunk. It'd be funny. Anyway,
you would be driving us.
Someone has to drive.
That's fair. We're responsible.
I just get Jamie to pick me up.
But
I'll walk. It's fine. I'm not that far.
But so Carpenter gets pushed into doing Halloween 2, and he doesn't direct it. He directs some scenes that were added into the Halloween NBC version.
Right.
But that's all. And so he produces it. And then it makes enough money. They're like, we need a third one. And so Carpenter's like, I'm only going to do a third one if we make this an anthology film.
Right.
We don't need to do it as a Michael Myers movie. And so because his thought was like, we should do this like a Twilight Zone where there's
different Halloween movies things that happen during Halloween.
So they made this thing, and it's got some different ideas in it, and it's kind of a mess. But and then the studio when it gets back, they're like, we have no idea how to market it, and it bombs because everyone's thinking it's going to be Michael Myers, and it's not, because the marketing doesn't tell you that it's not Michael Myers.
It's Halloween 3.
It's just like, it's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, and it's like. And it's at the end of the day, It's an interesting swing and a miss of an idea. There's an idea here. I think there's a great movie in this. It's just poorly executed.
I agree with that.
I think there's like
It could have gone well.
right. It's got all the makings of all the pieces are there. It's just been put together in a bad, cheap way.
It's like having a puzzle and being like, this looks good enough.
Right,
And not
right.
Like
Right,
a
not-
colorblind person put it together.
So it's just not. It's not off there. But yeah. So that's
No.
All right.
No insults intended on the colorblind
Oh, yeah.
comment.
No, I feel
Said
you.
it, and then I was like, dang it, Scotty's colorblind. How dare you? That was really rude.
Do you know how many men are colorblind?
A lot of
There's
them.
so many.
I wonder if some men don't realize they're colorblind
Yes.
because they
Oh, I'm
they just
sure.
I didn't know I was colorblind until I took my written exam for my driving test.
Oh, wow. It was just normal for you.
Yeah.
What about like in school when you were learning colors?
I just fake it.
Huh?
Well, he was probably like
Also-
red is a different shade of gray.
Also, I didn't go to kindergarten. Kindergarten's when you like learn to label colors.
Yeah.
I'd already in first grade. We didn't go to kindergarten.
Oh, okay.
So they're like, he should know his
good to
colors. And
know
I'm like,
that.
I know my colors. And like,
Draw
I
this
get-
picture, and you're like, okay, why is
And
the sky on fire?
Why do you always use blue and yellow?
Right.
Those are the prettiest
I like
colors.
the color. And they didn't care.
Yeah.
It's the 80s in Alabama. They're like, can he read? Sort of. All right, move him on.
He's fine.
Move them on, sort of. I love it, sort of.
He thinks math is dangerous. Well, it is. Move him on. 1 + 1 is fish. It's all good.
A gray fish.
It is a great.
Unless it's a bluefish.
No, it was
One
definitely
fish,
a
two
pink
fish,
fish,
red fish, blue fish.
but it was gray.
gray
Anyway,
fish, gray fish.
uh, What's next?
Libation time.
It's
You know, we
libation
should
time.
almost have libations like during the sermon.
Well, sometimes. But listen.
For some of the movies. For
So-
some of them.
I'm doing something different this season.
Let's do it.
I'm doing wine or whiskey. So with the movies, I'm either going to pair it with a wine we haven't had or a whiskey or bourbon that we haven't had.
So you're counting Mad Dog 2020 as a wine.
I mean,
It's
technically,
listed as a
it
wine,
is.
and it's the worst thing I've put
It
in my
was
body.
awful.
And
It
I've
was
had
awful.
that.
That's on you though. That's on her.
That fancy, that whatever that you made me drink at your house at one time, the one with the M.
Malort.
Yeah, I've had Malort, and Mad Dog was worse.
Oh,
Okay.
Mad Dog is way worse than
It
Malort.
was way worse. But Malort also
100%.
fucks you up.
Well, you'll enjoy this
if you
because
don't
you
know-
like wine.
Oh, I
and,
love wine
and whiskey.
Listen, I'm happy. Let's
so
go.
this is going to be a good
Big
season.
wheels keep on rolling.
If you
So
don't
we're
know about
starting
what
off-
if you don't know what we're talking about, listen to the last episode.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
You should be paying
Definitely.
attention.
We're starting off with a bourbon. Okay, so this is Bank Street 5-Year Reserve Bourbon. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. It's been aged for 5 years and charred in oak barrels.
Let's
okay,
go.
It's bottled at 80 proof. All right, it's made with a mash bill that includes corn, rye, and barley malt, which gives it a really complex flavor profile. The tasty notes are caramel, vanilla, and toasted nuts, which has a palate that has notes of vanilla sweetness, pecan, and chestnut cream. So there
So why'd
go.
you pick this one?
Well, because the bottle was nice.
I always pick based on
I
bottles.
picked based on the bottle.
Like, make
So-
it an interesting bottle, and I will pick your
Right.
bourbon.
And I
or
will,
whiskey.
disclaimer, I would normally wait, but I was curious, so I drank some last night. But
Okay, that's a lie. She wouldn't wait. She'd be like, I need to
man,
taste this now.
it's like a new bourbon I hadn't tried. I had to try it. But I will say this is what I guess we'd call a mid-range bourbon. It costs about $35.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
I hope
It's
it's
a
good.
mid-range bourbon, so we're gonna give it a try.
I'm gonna pass this to you, Scotty. Do you want to hand me your bourbon glass? Scotty also is going to enjoy some bourbon. It's called Milo's, and
Milo's.
it's famous. Let me tell you the story. It was founded as a restaurant in 1946. Okay, something about serving the country during World War II. So his has been aged for a long time, but it's not bad.
It was bought
Okay.
from the Piggly Wiggly.
For you bourbon snobs out there, yes, I realize we should not be drinking this out of a plastic cup. I have been searching for good bourbon glasses for Jestina and I haven't found the ones I wanted yet. So maybe the next show or whatever we do bourbon, I'll have like proper bourbon glasses. So for now, we're drinking it out of a plastic cup.
Scotty's
So
bourbon
whatever.
has been aged since World War II, so it can be drank out of a plastic cup.
Yes,
It's fine.
it's fine. It's fine. So anyway, this is it right here.
Cheers.
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 Oh, that's fine bourbon.
See, it's good.
Oh, it's smooth.
That's what I'm saying. This is so smooth. It's like,
Stephanie, this is so much better than Mad Dog.
I know, right? I am
much
not
better.
mad at it. Like, I will buy this. I
I'm
will buy
probably gonna
again.
buy- yeah, I'm probably
This
gonna
is
buy
gonna.
that.
This is definitely one of my keepers. I am a bourbon collector. I drink mostly bourbon at home, and so I like to try. And I bought some that I've never tried that's okay. That's kind of still sitting in my house. But this is
Those
one.
end up becoming more mixers if they have to.
Well,
or
they're
old fashions.
Yeah, they're going to be like something
Yeah.
I'll make an old fashioned out of because I
But
can.
this you can just drink.
This I would not dare put in an old fashioned.
No, you don't even need ice.
No,
It's good neat.
well, yeah, I like my bourbon neat anyway. So
Yeah,
there it
that's
is.
good.
But there you go. That's my libation tonight.
Yay!
So we're gonna learn about bourbon and wine this season.
Let's do it.
We're gonna be snobs.
That's
It's gonna be great.
Watching shitty movies.
While watching shitty movies.
Because we're an up class sort of cult, okay?
We
I
are.
mean, here's the thing.
When the rapture happens,
when the rapture happens.
we're gonna go with our plastic cups and be just fine.
After last week's last podcast, Mad Dog debacle.
Again, your fault.
It was.
It 100% was.
It was. But
She
to
thought it
be
would be
fair,
fun.
I had never had Mad Dog, and I'm like, let's try it.
You hadn't had it either?
I'd never in my life.
She was a Boone's Farm.
I am 50 something years old, and I have never. I didn't even. Well, I've had Boone's Farm.
Yeah, of course
once,
you've had Boone's Farm. You're in the South.
but I have never had any Mad Dog products.
Had
No,
Thunderbird?
no Irish Rose, no none of that. I've never had any of that.
Interesting.
Any
I hadn't either.
Thunderbird?
That was the first time for me.
No, that's what we had. Like we had a Thunderbird.
Thunderbird.
That's one of the ones we brought. Was Thunderbird. With it?
No.
No, we had the
Oh, we
Four
had the Wild
Roses.
Irish Rose.
Yeah,
we had
and
the,
then,
the banana one.
roses.
oh, okay. I didn't.
Yeah,
know.
banana. Scotty's like,
No,
there's
I've
a
never
banana
had-
one.
I had the banana one.
I've never had Thunderbird.
I still have that in my that taste in my mouth.
I
It's
have
been a
had
month.
Boone's Farm as a teenager.
That
but
must be
that's
why
it.
that doctor's appointment didn't go well for you.
Right.
Like it was still in your
I had-
bloodstream.
I had the sip of banana
He-
Mad Dog
he was
20
like,
nearly killed me.
I sipped the yeah.
It's so gross. God bless.
It was like red banana. That's what it was called. Was red banana.
Here's my
It doesn't
thing.
even make sense.
I just
can't.
makes me feel really bad for and see, like, this is going to sound worse than what it sounds like in my head, but those out there that have alcohol problems and they drink that because it's so cheap, and I'm like, God bless them. It makes me want to go buy them a good bottle of bourbon or some shit to drink because nobody deserves to drink that.
If you're drinking that though, and you go to bourbon, like let's just take all the insensities. Like let's just talk about it. If you've been drinking Mad Dog for so long, and then suddenly somebody gives you a good bottle of bourbon, you are about to get fucked up. Like
you are.
Are you? Because
but I
don't
mean,
know.
in a
I
way,
feel like
like
you're going to be fucked up on the Mad
like
Dog.
Mad Dog
You're
will fuck
immune
you
by
up,
then.
but I think this is just to me. I think it's stronger. I believe it's stronger.
Oh, it is stronger.
So-
Stronger proof.
Yeah.
But the flavor, like, I
But
feel
you're
like.
used to like chugging Mad Dog because it's got that sweet flavor. You can't just chug this.
Watch
So-
me.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I think I'm done now.
I'm like, that's cute.
all right.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm
so
saying
this
you
movie
should.
was made on a budget of $4.6 million.
Thank you, Scott, for bringing us back in.
Its original draft is by Nigel Neal, who's a famous British film writer. He did this series of movies called Quatermass, which also is one of the things that led to the inspiration for Prince of Darkness. That's why Carpenter's called Quatermass as a writer for Prince of Darkness. He was a big fan, and so was Lee Wallace. And so they were like, hey, it'd be cool to get him to come write this thing. So they had an idea, and the idea they had was, basically this doctor and this woman trying to go undercover to defeat an evil toy maker who's killing children that are triggered by masks using TV. That's like the base idea. It's like that, that's like three guys drinking and be like, guys, dude, it'd be great. Like, we have a horny doctor detective and a hot like co-ed and
Halloween masks.
And like, what if the TV is killing the kids?
And then we put robots in it.
Right. And they're like, so poor Nigel Neal has to take all this crap and wrote it. And Wallace says, and the reason why I know this, I watched the behind the scenes for this. There's like two of them. I watched them both, and he's like, Neil wrote it like he was still writing for British TV in the 1960s because, of course, he was, because he's a guy who wrote British TV in the 1960s.
Yep.
And so Neil was kind of let go, and then when he was let go, he didn't want his name on the thing anymore, and he still got paid, though. And about 60% of his draft survived, so the rest of it was kind of rewritten and thrown in.
I don't know if I'd be proud of that, though.
The ending is inspired by Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and the studio hated it. They wanted them to change it because it's very bleak at the end. We don't know.
You don't get to know.
We don't get to know what really happens because, Dan is screaming out, like, I don't know who he calls, but he calls somebody.
Ghostbusters.
That's who you call, Scotty.
When you're dealing with ghosts, I don't think
Listen,
evil
you
Irish.
went from like zombies to like crazy masks to witches to robots. The next thing is a ghost. Like,
Right.
I mean, this makes sense. Or like the next
He's
thing to
real.
come out is ghosts. Let's just call him. Like,
So he calls and he's like, because the thing's on TV, and he's like, this channel, you gotta turn it off on this channel. And I'm also thinking, like, this is in California, so is it just the 3 channels that are happening in California? Because is it
Is
network?
it just California
is
that's
it
taking
network?
over?
And is this also not on syndication? So not the UHF set? I have questions that will never be answered. So
I don't think that anybody gets to know the answers to
right.
that.
And then the last guy, he doesn't. We don't know at the end if they turn the last one off. So, but and Wallace thought he made a true horror film, and I'm like, I don't know. So originally, this was supposed to be Joe Dante to direct this, and Dante did The Howling and Gremlins. We have done Gremlins.
Oh, those are good movies, though.
But he left to do his segment on Twilight Zone, the movie.
I just want to say The Howling is such a good movie. I remember those movies like as a kid.
Dee Wallace, Robert Picardo in that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jestina.
Yeah.
There's a novelization of this.
Let's go. Is there
really?
Is it Body Snatchers or Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
No, this
Halloween
movie,
3.
Halloween 3.
Oh, balls.
Yeah, you don't need to watch it.
I was already thinking about the next movie. Spoilers.
Actually, out of order. Well, because the Body Snatchers is for before this one.
I was thinking about the one we did already. That's crazy. Let me just go to Amazon real quick and find the book for Halloween 3.
We probably should have known that ahead of time.
Dennis Etchison.
Mother trucker.
Written as it's written by Dennis Etchison, but as Jack Martin. The two things that the
Halloween 3. Where the hell is Michael Myers? A definitive history of horrors.
God damn it!
I'm gonna read that one.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
The things in the book, it adds that Cochran probably survived the Stonehenge magic, so he turned into blue cheese goo. I guess he survived that, and then it confirms that Dan does not stop the broadcast and children die screaming.
What is the
You
book
got to
called?
call the herd, man. You got to call the herd.
Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
You got to call the herd. It's fine.
All right, I have some bar trivia.
All right, let's do it. I did really good with Justina's trivia earlier. Let me see how well I do with this one.
Well, this is not true. This is more like fun facts. So, in the motel, when Dan goes to check out the motel, the register at the motel to look for Harry's name, it's full of names. The names are all the crew members.
Oh, that's cool.
Don Post made the masks for the Skull, the Witch, and the Pumpkin. He's a very famous mask guy. He's the guy who originally did the Michael Myers mask because it's the Captain Kirk mask, and he was already in production. What was the first thing shot in this movie?
The first thing?
Yeah.
Probably.
Is it his sex scenes?
Yes, I'm going to say, it's got to be the hotel
You
sex
may as well
scene.
get him close and comfy at the beginning, okay?
Tom Atkins, Stacey Nelkins was the one of the first things shot was the motel.
Yeah, motel sex scene. Brown chicken, brown cow.
So Marge Gutman, the lady who gets laser faced, was married to Tom Atkins at the time. So not awkward.
Not.
She also did not want to wear the prosthetic, the prosthetic of her face being blown up. That she didn't want to wear that, so the body double wears that.
See, I'm all about that special effects. Do it.
The poster for this movie was nominated for a Saturn Award,
Huh?
but lost to E.T.
What is that?
Saturn is like the science fiction and horror Oscars.
Yeah.
Dan O'Hillary played Cochran. Enjoyed doing the accent. Enjoyed the role, but bluntly said, "I don't think it was much of a picture."
Well, at least he's honest.
In Spain, this film did not theatrically screen until 34 years later.
Because the Spanish are smart.
And all right, let's play. How old do you think Tom Atkins was, and how old was Stacey Nelkin in this movie?
Okay, Tom Atkins was the doctor, right?
So Dan, how old was Dan at the filming of this movie?
62.
47.
46.
Okay, I went with like old. I just threw him up there.
No, it's because back in that day they looked worn out a lot earlier than they do now. So I had to kind of guess. Okay.
And it was all that drinking. And how old was Stacey Nelkin?
23.
What do you think?
Ooh. I'll go with 25.
22. You were good at this. It's just one off on both of it. So.
Because I lived during that time, I know how this works.
So the book itself is very difficult to find.
This is probably expensive.
Now, granted,
too.
I just looked in the time that we've been on the podcast,
Yeah.
so clearly it's so difficult. I found it in 5 minutes. However, it's currently on sale on eBay for $200.
Oh no!
All those little pocketbooks are, but I bet we can find it as a PDF somewhere.
Yeah, you can probably find.
But Amazon wasn't helpful because it just kept bringing up the movies because it's listed like it's titled the exact same. So it's hard to find it. And then when you look up specifically that book, you end up getting into kids' books. Clifford, the Big Red Dog, came up. Like, because he's attached to witches.
Oh my gosh. How is Clifford the Big Red Dog attached to witches?
I just, it just came up in the search. It was just funny. This one's never been read, though. I don't know if you can confirm that.
You can get a digital scan of it for $8 on.
There you go.
Etsy.
You can get the digital
on Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I would have never thought to go to Etsy.
I just Googled it and found it.
There you go.
When I Googled it, I can't. Oh, well, okay.
All
there
right.
you go.
Like I said, 5 minutes.
All right. Give me more questions.
All right.
I'm on a roll.
We're done with questions. We got more
sorry.
All right.
All right. So opening weekend of this movie was October 22nd through the 24th, 1982. Hey, they got the time right. Let's make a Halloween. We'll put a Halloween movie at Halloween.
And, yeah.
So that's when it
At least
released.
they can do that. They couldn't mark anything else, right?
It did hit the top 5.
Okay.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
because everybody thought Mike Myers was in it. So when
Right.
it first came out, everybody
So
would go.
where
The first week, I'm sure it did great.
I'm going to say 4.
I'm going to say 3.
2.
Okay.
All right. So there are 4 other films I have listed here.
Okay.
Would you like to go 5 to 1 or
5 to 1?
5 to 1.
Always.
All right. This is the first hint. Number 5 is the biggest hit of 1982.
You look at me. I'm trying to remember what came out in 1982.
Top Gun.
Close Encounters.
70s.
Okay, I didn't.
85.
But it was 80s.
Sorry.
Close
Jamie would
Encounters
be proud.
77.
Okay, give me a.
Steven Spielberg.
Oh, E.T.
E.T. the
Oh,
extraterrestrial.
I was going to say Under
There you go.
Siege.
I remember.
Isn't that Spielberg?
No, that's Steven Seagal.
Damn it.
You
That's
got
a
Steven
Steven,
right.
Carry on.
Number 4 is
E.T. was 5,
yeah, it was number 5.
and this was 2.
Yeah, but the E.T. also
E.T. had already been out.
okay.
E.T. came out like in May. It's
Yeah,
still
okay.
rocking.
E.T. had already been
I
out.
thought,
It's still rocking
because
top
it makes
5.
sense for it to come out like around Halloween, like around fall. Like it would make sense.
No, it
'cause
was a summer movie. Ish.
Anyway, that makes more sense. Okay.
Number 4 is a romantic drama starring Richard Gere.
Oh,
Another guy that puts hamsters in his butt.
hold on. That is Officer and a Gentleman.
Love lift us
It's
up where we belong.
Where the
Dun-dun-dun.
eagles fly on a mountain high.
Love
Lift us up where we belong.
I like Justina's look at us.
I just wanted to see how long it would go.
I mean, I can do the whole song. That was an excellent movie, by the way.
Deborah Winger. We've been talking about earlier
Deborah
today.
Winger. That was a good movie, though.
Off mic, we were talking about
Louis
Oscar
Gossett Jr.
who won the Oscar for
Yeah.
that. For that, do you know what the Richard Gere's name was?
Mayonnaise.
Mayo.
Mayonnaise. It was
real?
Mayo.
Yeah.
It was Mayo is his last name, but they called him Mayonnaise.
I watched that this year. It's been a long time.
It's a good movie.
It's pretty good and enjoyed it.
Okay.
Number 3 was a movie that I know you can't get because I didn't know what it was and I had to look it up.
Okay. Sure, give me a hint anyway.
I hope she knows.
Okay, sure. Okay, ready? It is a church drama, a Catholic church drama.
Sister Act.
Drama.
Drama.
I'm sorry. There's
90s.
drama in that.
Starring Christopher Reeve.
Oh shit. I think I've seen this.
Because I had never heard of it, and I looked it up, and I had to watch the trailer, and it was like...
Isn't Christopher Reeves one of the Batmans?
I know. It's...
The premise is basically like he's a priest, but he falls in love, and he's
Yeah,
like,
it's
with a child.
But there's like a thing in the Vatican he's going to solve, too.
Oh, wait. Hold on. It is...
I want her to get
I've
this.
seen this movie.
Wow.
Only because you were like, you won't know it. I'll be like, I need her to
No,
know
I've
it.
seen this
I know it
movie. It is...
At least I knew you would have never known it.
I can't remember the name. It's the...
It's another name for a priest.
Yeah, Padre or... No.
No, Padre, like, that's...
Yeah. This
that's father in
it's
Spanish. It's like
what-
it's a title. It's a priest title, but it's another name for a priest.
Okay, just...
Monsignor.
Monsignor. That's it. I do
Monsignor.
remember seeing that movie back in the day.
And number 2 was...
It was kind of like close to the Thornbird.
Yes, it's kind of
yeah,
Thornbird.
It's Thornbirdish.
It's very
Thornbirdish.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Okay.
My kid is graduating this year. But she's 18. The one that works.
Jesus.
And we know that 4 is...
So
oh, wait.
old.
2 is...
2 was Halloween 3
Yeah.
Season of the Witch.
So, what's 1?
Number 1 is a Sylvester Stallone movie.
Sylvester Stallone. It's got to be one of the Rockies.
No.
It's not? Oh, wait. Rambo.
Close.
Did he do anything else?
It's one of the Rambos? No.
Maybe.
Rambo.
Which Rambo?
Well, it's 82. It'd have to be First Blood.
First Blood. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm like,
Sylvester Stallone and Brian Dennehy in a movie where Stallone is amazing in.
yeah, I'm like, it has to be First Blood.
You ever seen First Blood?
Me, no.
You ever seen any Rambo?
No.
We may have to do First Blood. First Blood's fun. First Blood is basically Sylvester Stallone plays John Rambo, who is a Vietnam vet, and he's come to the Pacific Northwest to visit a friend who's like a buddy from Nam.
Guys, a little bit of PTSD.
Oh, he's not a little bit, like all. He's like he's walking PTSD, and he gets to go see
infomercial.
Right.
For other people. Got it.
But he goes to see his old army buddy and gets there and he finds out his army buddy died of cancer from Agent Orange. And so he's like bummed. And so he's just trying to walk to his nest because he has no car. He's just walking to where he's going next. And then the sheriff in the town, who's Brian Dennehy, sees him and is like, yep, can't have this scraggly guy here. So he's like, I'm going to just escort you out of town. He's like, I just want to eat in town. He's like, nope.
Picture this.
They don't let him eat.
No, picture this. Thomas, more crazy and ripped.
Walking through town.
Walking through a town.
And
people messing with him.
Right, and all he wants to do is just have a meal.
And then people messing with
him. And
him.
then Brian Dennehy's like, no, so gives him a ride out of town. It's like, look, babe, you should clean up and whatever. You could get a job and whatever. And then
so he ends up staying in the town and working. Everybody falls in love with him.
No.
no. So
I said more crazy.
And so
gotcha.
Dennehy,
So not the charisma that Thomas has.
No.
Gotcha.
Dennehy drops him off and then
Antisocial.
turns around, and then so Stallone turns around and walks back into town, and so Dennehy picks him up and arrests him for vagrancy. And then they take him to jail, and then they start cleaning up in jail, and he goes crazy and beats up a bunch of cops and escapes and runs into the woods. And so now they got to track him down. Turns out he's like this special forces killer weapon that the U.S. has made, and
Which would explain the PTSD.
Right, and so it's kind of unleashed him, and so it's this one man pushed to the edge, and the evil sheriff trying to bring him in. It's a really good movie.
It's a good movie. First Blood.
It's based on a book.
Oh my gosh, guys, got to stop doing this. My book lists are getting real long, but it's okay. I'm about it.
All right, top 10 films of 1982.
Oh boy,
we already know
E.T.
is number 1.
Air high five.
I guess we're going from 1 to 10 since we started with
I'm
E.T.
sorry,
Let's go to 10.
Let's
Let's go to 10.
All
10
right.
to 1, but we already know what 1 is.
Number 10 is a musical. It's my first hint.
In 81? 82?
82.
That would be Xanadu?
No, that was 1980, and we've done that show.
Okay.
We actually may do this
That's
one.
close, though.
I know. I'm trying to think of other musicals. Grease.
No.
No, 70s.
That's the 70s one.
I don't.
I don't remember a lot of musicals in the 80s.
I can give another hint.
Okay.
Burt Reynolds.
He was in a musical?
Yes.
No, I'm out.
Oh, Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
That
with
was
Burt
a good,
Reynolds
yeah.
and Dolly Parton.
It's an amazing movie.
It's okay.
And now it's also a play.
A while back.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Number 9 is a horror film.
Halloween 3. It was super scary.
It is Halloween 3. I will tell you where Halloween 3 ranked.
Is it the 90s?
It ranked number 58 in the year.
Oh, really?
Because people thought it was Michael Myers.
That's fair.
So give us a hint.
It is. Let's see. The last one will give it away. It's got Craig T. Nelson in it.
Okay. Horror movie with Craig T. Nelson.
Who was Coach? If people,
I know who he
I know
is.
him,
Yeah.
but our listeners might know.
I'm sorry.
And Jestina has no idea who.
But I'm trying to picture him young.
We're just spending more money.
I don't know.
I don't know who that. Can you give me another coach or another coach? You said coach. Another
I don't
hint
know.
as to who that is. Will I ever know him?
Probably not.
Okay, carry on. Just y'all keep doing your thing.
It takes place in the suburbs.
Pleasantville.
No,
Not
it's
a horror
horror
film.
movie.
The Real Housewives.
Not really a good movie either.
Takes place. Oh wait, is it Poltergeist?
It is Poltergeist.
Yes, I remember him now. I forgot that was him. Yeah.
Number 9, Poltergeist. It's a movie that we will do on this
I
podcast.
love Poltergeist.
No. Number 8 is a movie we've done with Uncle Henry.
That's got to be
Star
a Star
Trek.
Trek.
Which one?
Wrath of Khan.
Yes.
The one that I did not like, and he supported me, and I love him forever. He took my side because I don't like any of them, and you guys all picked on me, and he
Bless
stood up
it.
for me, and I just went.
We still have so many more Star Trek
We
movies
need
to
to
go.
six in there,
we need to
and I
have
was
you
like,
back
that
for
man.
6. 6 is the next one we should do.
Is that the one I like? The Klingon one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one.
The one that Uncle Henry came to is the one
You will
where
like it.
Spock showed up at the end, and I went, I know him, right?
Listen, you
That
will
was
like
4.
6
Okay.
because it's a Shakespeare play.
Let's go.
Number
I will
7
dress in
is a
period.
Dudley Moore movie. It's probably Dudley Moore's
Arthur.
famous movie, Arthur. Yep.
Great movie.
Also has that great Christopher Cross song.
I know.
Was it Between You and the Moon in New York City?
Into the moon in New York City.
Number 6 is a raunchy comedy.
It took you a long time to spit out comedy.
Yeah,
I was like,
I'm
what
like,
is the
I'm like,
trick
that's
here?
not a whole lot of a hint.
it's a raunchy. It's like notoriously raunchy, but it's not. It's pretty tame, really.
Super Troopers.
No, God. I'm trying to think.
It was
10?
American Pie.
no.
Okay.
That's a good guess.
Yeah.
It takes place in like the 50s. It's almost like American Graffiti, but like
Takes place in the 50s?
it's more like maybe the 60s.
Raunchy. What does that mean to you, Scotty?
Tantalus. There's a lot of.
Oh, Porky's?
It is Porky's. It
oh
is-
my God.
It's a lot
I
of
didn't even
topless
realize that
ladies
would
and-
make a top 10 because it was so raunchy.
Porky's was such a big movie in 1982.
It was such a good.
huge.
Okay, for reference, when this movie came out, I was not allowed to watch it because
Okay.
I was young. I was
Right.
like
And
10.
her mom let her watch anything. She's like, you can't watch.
I can't
titties."
watch Porky's. So when
it's
I was
just
a
titties in it.
teenager, we would rent it with my teenage friends on the DL and watch the shit and think it was like for us it was so raunchy. It was almost like watching porn.
All together.
For our age group, it was raunchy.
It's basically a bunch of boys on. If I remember this correctly, a bunch of boys trying to lose their virginity on one night.
It's
and
basically American Pie.
It's American Pie.
It's 100%
It's
American Pie.
But it's set like in the late 50s, early 60s in that era, and there's boys cutting holes in girls' showers so they can that
gotcha.
kind of stuff. And it's,
Yeah.
But
it's
there's
in
a lot of
long time
stuff.
saying that.
But it was it was great.
I saw it when I was like
it's a great movie.
10 or 11, way too young to watch, but I watched it.
I didn't watch
and then
it.
it
I was a little
spurred
older.
things inside of
I could
him.
watch horror movies all day long, but I was not allowed to watch
People
sex
can
movies.
die.
She cannot. It's
Sex
American.
cannot happen.
We can watch people die. We just cannot watch titties.
I know.
The titties.
I just want to do this again with you. Number 5 is Love Lift
Us
Us
up
Up Where
where
We
we
Belong.
belong.
All for Serena Gentleman. Number 8 is a famous old person movie.
Oh, that would be
Purple.
No,
The color purple.
No, it's
A lot of old people.
Is
His
it?
name colors.
Is it on Golden Pond?
It is on Golden Pond.
On Golden Pond. Look at me go.
But what I like that she almost got it because she named a color. I give her half
I
credit.
know. You do get half credit.
But I wasn't going for that. But thank you. Old person. Colors. Let's go. Lace. That's a texture. They like that.
You ever seen on Golden Pond?
Yes, I have. It's great.
really good.
It's so good.
I watched it for the first time
It's
last
got the
year.
Oatmeal Man in it and everything, right?
no, it's-
no. Wait,
What
that's
is
the
it?
other
What
movie
is
that
it?
has the Oatmeal Man.
Old Golden Pond. It's
What's the movie with the Oatmeal Man on it?
Cocoon?
Yes, that's the other old
That's
people
the other
movie.
old people movie.
Sorry.
We would do that on the podcast. You just can't find it anywhere.
It's a good movie.
And that might be one we watched together then.
No, you just like it's not like even our
Justina's slacking.
just can't eventually to see it.
I am.
You're slacking.
I've had very little to eat today. I don't know if you have or not, but
She had a brunch
I did.
on Golden Pond.
on Golden
Golden
Pond.
Pond.
I Google searched old Golden Pond.
On Golden Pond.
Okay.
It's got
There's a
Peter Fonda.
1981 and a 2001 with Julie Andrews. Which
80
one should I watch?
This would
The original.
The
With
original.
Henry Fonda.
Yes.
Henry Fonda. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
It's Henry Fonda. It's really good.
I didn't know they remade
It's on
it.
Prime.
Okay.
Number
freezies.
3 is a Sylvester Stallone movie.
Would that be First Blood?
It is not.
It is not?
It
Is it
not.
Rocky?
It is. Which one?
The second.
Hold on.
She says 2.
I'm trying to. Did he have one in the 70s?
Yeah, the first one's
The
in
first
the
was 70s?
First one's 76. He wins the Oscar in
Then
76.
this is the second one. No, it's the third.
It is the third
It's
one.
the third.
Rocky-
I had to do my math.
Rocky
I'm like,
3.
hold
Who
on.
does he fight in Rocky 3?
He fights Mr. T.
He fights Mr. T. Clubber Lang!
Yeah.
Number 2 is another Steven Spielberg movie.
Number 2.
Yes.
Is another
Jaws.
No, that was 74.
The
5,
second.
75.
Jaws
Hold on.
2.
That he didn't make that one.
I'm
We've done
trying
that
the
one on the
80s.
podcast.
It's been a minute,
80s
Scotty.
Spielberg. He did so many back then. This would be.
He has 2 in the top 10 this
I
year.
know. So there's E.T. and then this one is. Shiitake mushrooms.
I don't think he made a movie with that title.
And
But
I
I'm
know.
not
I know. I'm
very-
going to kick myself.
You are going to kick yourself.
What
Give us
genre is
small-
it?
It's
Is it drama?
It's
sci-fi?
so it's Spielberg. So early Spielberg is always going to be sci-fi or adventure.
Oh, this is Raiders of the Lost Ark.
It is Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I had to think.
And number 1, of course, is E.T. the
E.T..
Extraterrestrial. And like I said,
look, he got the top
Spielberg
two.
was making
He got
bank
the
in the
top
80s.
two. Yeah, he was feeling it. Feeling it.
the other 2 movies that we have done in this year was Star Trek 2, which we discussed. It was number 8, and The Beastmaster, which we did live at Pentagon, was number 60.
I want to when we if we were ever to do a book about movies, I would like for us to do this movie in it, and when I make a cocktail, I'm going to have to borrow a ferret, and so I have a photo of a ferret with my cocktail.
For
Why?
Beastmaster.
For Beastmaster.
Because from
Okay.
it, like Halloween 3.
I was like,
No,
why?
for Beastmaster.
Are you going to put a mask on it?
No.
'Cause that tracks. But
For Beastmaster.
It makes sense.
So that was Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry. Get some whiskey.
Cheers. Hey, buy some of this. It's
really
really good. I don't get any kickback from it, but God, I wish I did.
One day we're working
Just
towards
the
kickbacks.
whiskey conglomerate, the head of whiskey
One day,
everywhere.
if I continue with the whiskey or wine, I'm hoping we get some sponsors. So it's
probably
fun.
more likely with the wine if we can find local groups. That might be good. Is there a local whiskey?
Yeah. Well, no, there's not a local whiskey. There is a new distillery that's open, but they haven't done whiskey yet. They're doing vodka.
Get there. Ugh.
But eventually. But we have some local wine people. So
Well, we have a whole winery in Perdido. I grew
I
up across
know.
the street from it.
there you go.
It's not very good.
No, it's not. It's
It might
terrible.
be better now though. 'Cause
Terrible.
He's older, so they've had time.
Terrible.
They've aged
It's
it
not terrible,
longer,
but
so
it's
now it
sweet.
might actually
It's
be
very
good.
sweet.
Oh,
It's
very
sweet wine.
It's very
Just
sweet
kidding.
wine. It's
If
a
you're
good-
into that,
it's
go
a good
to Perdido.
It's a good starter wine, though. If you want to start
It
drinking
is a
wine,
good
it's
starter
good starter
wine. Support your local muscadine.
Scuppernong.
Muscadine, muscadine,
Scuppernong.
whatever.
If you must.
Anyway,
Well, that's the show.
That's the show.
This is our contribution to the multiverse. Go out and make yours.